Hi guys, so today I'm doing a half drugstore, half high-end makeup tutorial, and sorry it's in voiceover for most of the video, but it's because I was listening to music and my friend was snoring very loudly. But I hope you enjoy and keep on watching. So on the high-end side, I'm going to use the Glam Glow illuminating moisturizer in Nude Glow, and then on the drugstore side I'm going to use the Dewy Primer by Wet n Wild. On the high-end side, I'm going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and yes, it's little, I know that. On the drugstore side, I'm going to take the Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer. For foundation on the high-end side, I'm going to use the Touch in Sol Advanced Real Moisture Foundation. For the drugstore side, I'm mixing the Maybelline Liquid Mousse in Nude Beige and the Milani Cover and Perfect Foundation. I'm going to take the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I'm pretty sure I've used this concealer in every single video.
You have.
Dude, it's good! And on the high-end side, I'm going to take this little tiny Tarte Shape Tape that I got in Ipsy. Because Killian says I'm poor!
Are you denying it?
No. Okay, so right now I'm going to do cream contour, and on the high-end side, I'm going to take this Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm just going to take this cream contour in the shade, and I'm just going to add a little bit because it is super dark. And then on the drugstore side, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Cream Contour Kit, and hi! And I'm gonna take this shade, the second darkest. Dude, you should put on some Queen.
You're gonna get copyrighted.
No, I'll mute it. Okay, so first I'm going in with the shade Sauced in the Urban Decay palette. And the rest of this video is in voiceover because my friend and I were listening to Queen at first, and then she fell asleep and was snoring very loudly. So I blended that in my crease and on my lower lash line. Now I'm just building up that color, I guess, yeah. I took the first shade in the Morphe 3502 palette, and I know I've been using this palette a lot, but whatever. Now I'm taking the shade He Devil in the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette on a pointed blending brush, and I'm just building that into my crease. And I'm doing a cut crease today. I know I just did a cut crease, but I really wanted to do a neutral cut crease, so yeah. And in the other shade, I'm taking this similar warm brown shade and doing the exact same thing. and putting those shades on the lower lash line. And I did clean off the brush in between. Now I'm taking the shade Ashes, and I'm using this small blending brush, or like angled brush, and I'm really using it to get the shape of the cut crease. And now I'm blending it out for days because I don't want a crisp line right there. I just wanted a strong definition at first to get the shape. Now I'm using that same deep shade on my lower lash line. And I'm taking a similar shade in the Morphe palette, and I'm doing the exact same thing, except I struggled way more on this eye because this eye is shaped differently. So yeah, now I'm using a concealer, and I'm just carving out the crease. Really making it defined. And now I'm just setting it with a face powder. And I'm just going back in and really defining the shape, blending it out, all that. And I'm using the Ciate pencil liner, and I suck at doing eyeliner on camera because I always cut it out. And on the other eye, I'm using a Pixie eyeliner. Forgot to show that too. So yeah, I'm the worst. And I'm using the Tarte Maneater mascara on the high-end side. And as you can see, I smudged out the eyeliner with a brush. Yeah. On the drugstore side, I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. And by the way, I did curl my eyelashes. It just didn't hold very well, and I didn't show it. So yeah. So I added falsies, and now I'm going in with the Balm bronzer in the shade Oliver on the high-end side. On the drugstore side, I'm taking the Essence Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep. And this is a bit more warm tone than the other bronzer, but it's the closest I had. So for blush, I'm taking the Laura Geller blush in, I don't know the shade, but it's fine. But it's a very sheeny blush, and so on the drugstore side, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush, and it's also a very sheeny blush. I don't think that's a word, but it's fine. I'm taking the Ofra highlight in Star Island on the high-end side. I just got this highlight, and it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. And for the drugstore side, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm just taking the lightest shade in the palette to match the highlight, and I'm putting on my inner corners, nose, and normal highlight areas. For lips, on the high-end side, I'm taking the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bombshell. And on the drugstore side, I'm taking the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in the shade Bare It All. These are both neutrally peachy nudes. And on the high-end side, I'm adding the Buxom Lip Plumper in the shade Emma. And I'm adding this before it dries, so then it's not, just so then the consistencies are the same. And I'm taking the e.l.f. Lip Plumper in, I think it's in the shade Champagne. And yeah, that is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did, and you can see that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a beautiful look. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh no.